sweaty, dehydrated, I can't see, I don't fit, and I don't care. The road presence is unmatched. It's a big car. If this were a person, it would eat at Golden Corral every single day. Honestly, what an experience. My God, today I am in a 2001 Lamborghini Diablo 6.0, and it is very purple. I just got out of a Mercedes Maybach and hopped straight into this, so it's fair to say this is a little bit different. This car actually once belonged to Missy Elliott, the female rapper from the early 2000s, and she had good taste. I know she's owned this, she's owned the Spiker C8 that Ed Bullion purchased. Today we're going to explore the Diablo as the 90s classic that it is. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you'd like to see all my future supercar content, including plenty of car reviews to come. Ignore the license plate behind me, there's nowhere else to put it. So this is the final version of the Diablo, and with that came a bigger engine, 6-liter V12, 550 horsepower, top speed 208. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Remarkably quick for a car of this size and the fact that it's a manual transmission. Clutch is surprisingly light. Almost dangerous how much attention this car gets, because every person that passes by is like an inch from crashing. They just, phones out, no regard for anybody else. Visible, you can't even see it now. There could be the largest asteroid we've ever seen heading my direction, and I wouldn't even know. Brakes aren't brilliant. The road presence that a V12 Lambo gives is unmatched. Unless you're talking like a Koenigsegg, or this gives you that hypercar feel. The way it looks on the road from any angle is insane. It takes up the entire lane. It's got 335 rear section tires, and it's just absurd. You look at this car and you just think, nobody needs that. But it's because you don't need it that you need it. That's the whole point of a supercar, is to be exuberant and over the top. It's completely unnecessary. And that is the beauty of it. Miles to the gallon? About 6. Let's go, Lincoln. Let's go, Lincoln. Come on. Yeah, one hand on the steering wheel, looking at your phone. Okay, I just stalled. No, no, no. All right, I got it. All right, I appreciate it. I'll see you. Okay, so if you saw Diablo, make sure you don't. This is such a cool car. I would feel cooler pulling up in a Diablo than any modern Lamborghini. There's just this sort of aura that these cars have. It's a big car. It feels big. If this were a person, it would eat at Golden Corral every single day with no hesitation. Sitting in the Diablo, as you can see, it is quite tight. I'm about 6'4" and my head is touching the roof. Barely turn the steering wheel because it's hitting my knee. Steering wheel is not straight. Borderline undrivable. Who did they think would be driving this? Human beings are over 4 feet tall. I don't know if Lambo knew that. And yes, this car has aftermarket wheels. They are HREs. I think they look pretty good. I prefer the original. If any car gets attention, it's definitely this one. The clutch is very light for what it is. Compared to the Countach, it's night and day. The actual shifting operation itself is quite heavy. Revs to just over 7,000 RPM. The driving position is horrible. It's more like you're guiding the steering wheel rather than just steering it. But these are things that you just don't care about. Like the guy buying this car is well aware of this, and he's not gonna be, oh really? It's tight in there? You can't see out of it? He knows. He's well aware. You know, we're taking it here in the corners, and this is not this car's strong point. Steering input is interesting. It doesn't have a ton of weight to it. This is a dogleg transmission, and there's just something about the old school cars that we just miss. The simplicity. Everything now is so easy. It's so robotic. Like my great grandma who's 95 could hop into a Huracan and drive it like it's an Audi. This, you have to mentally prepare yourself before you take it out. You're like, oh, okay, we're doing this. If this were a person, it would eat at Golden Corral every single day with no hesitation. But honestly, just cruising around, I mean, it is loud in here. I'm at about 2,500 RPMs right now. It's loud. Turning radius. Oh my God. Sorry guys. I'm in Missy Elliott's purple Lamborghini. I can't. No. Okay. Right. So sitting inside the Diablo, tons of carbon fiber in here. Essentially everywhere you look, whole central tunnel, door sills, main center console area by the speedometer, all the gauges. Everything is carbon fiber or Alcantara or leather. Some beautiful black stitching all throughout the cabin as well. Oh, some storage. All of this lightness adds up to a curb weight of about 3,600 pounds. This is the most updated and modernized interior the Diablo ever received, being the final edition of the Diablo. Quite a curvy dash, quite plump. Everything is weird. Pedal box is super tight. Steering wheel's off center. It's kind of crazy. Audi purchased Lamborghini in 1998, and this is sort of essentially the first car that came out under the Audi ownership, even though it wasn't like super heavily Audi influenced. It is a little bit in here. It's definitely a little bit nicer, obviously a nice upgrade over the previous Diablo, but really that wasn't until the Murcielago where we started seeing heavy Audi influence. But this is still mostly Lamborghini. I mean, you see Sirius is misspelled. None of these buttons make any sense. This is an experience. It's theatrical. There's a reason somebody's buying this today, and it's not to race anybody. The car is also wingless. I actually prefer the wing personally. We're behind a cement truck. This is lovely. Yes, just what I wanted. In traffic, this is the epitome of ass, like beyond buns. As we've seen the Countach market appreciating like crazy, because the kids who grew up in the 80s with the posters on their walls are now old enough to potentially afford a Countach. And now we're seeing that with the Diablo. Kids who grew up in the 90s, this was their dream car. Before Pagani, before Koenigsegg, this was the dream car. This was the poster car. Not to mention, it's such a cool name. Diablo, like that's one of the all-time great car names. Diablo, Vanquish, Viper. The market on these cars is definitely rising. Traditionally worth around $700,000. One of two in this color, Viola Ophelia. This is a car that you feel and absorb compared to other cars that you can just hop into and drive and not think about it, and they're very fast and very capable. This is a car that you're just in it to just absorb everything. You feel all the vibrations, all the rattles and the harshness. Taking this corner cautiously at 40, and just the joy on people's faces when they see this thing driving on the road. It's hard to beat that. You know, some of the newer Lambos may even get certain, you know, negative looks, but not this. It's like the older these cars get, the cooler they become. Honestly, what an experience. What an experience. It is not that quick by today's standards, but you just do not care. I have not driven the new Revuelto yet, but I just know it doesn't give these feelings. You get some nice natural burbles on the overrun. This car is an experience for me just as it is an experience for other people. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.